We're good. We are live. There we go.
Finally, I was about to start sending out messages and announcements complaining.
Yeah. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Cyberpunk Blood Money. This is episode 2, Chokehold. Davis, do you mind checking audio levels real quick?
Currently, you're only coming through my left ear on stream. Let me see. I come through both ears on stream.
That's weird. What's up? Properties.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
It is.
Eye levels sound good. Maybe turn Chris up a little bit. Yeah, turn.
Wicked up.
Am I too loud?
Yeah, Wicked up. Yeah, turn Wicked up
This
a
might
bit.
be crazy sometimes.
Okay.
Turn Caleb up a little bit.
Okay.
You want me to try turning myself up?
No, I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Anson, say something.
I am saying something. I'm saying a lot of things.
Turn him up a bit more than you did with Wicked and Caleb.
All right. Say something again.
I'm saying stuff. We are live.
A little more.
We
A
are
little more?
live. We are live.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Good.
Get.
All right.
Get rocking.
Sorry, just kidding.
It'll do.
Okay, got it. Let me turn on streamer mode. Okay.
Humongous 2, The Reckoning.
Turn that down just a little bit. All right, there we go.
Shout out
So-
Handsome Westner for subscribing with Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
Sure you're a big fan of the stream.
Oh, yeah. I just figured out how to link the accounts, and I was like, you know what? That's where
Drop it here.
That's where it needs to go.
Okay, so, we've used up the majority of our allotted silly time on technical difficulties. Why would you guys do that? I don't know why.
For real.
But, so, last we left off, you guys, or the three of you guys, had gotten some intel on where to find your targets from Wakako. Oh, cameras.
Oh.
What happened?
I don't have stream open again. Let me reopen it.
Like three of the cameras just went down.
Just disappeared, yeah.
I just turned mine off. We'll see if it updates.
I'm gonna flick mine off and on, but
Like, it's saying that you guys are still here on stream together. It's OBS tonight. Something's up with OBS.
this is annoying.
It is. It is.
On my stream, chaps, you're only coming through the left ear, but that's
Yeah, I don't know.
an issue for another
how to
day.
Fix that. Yeah. What's that? Advanced audio properties.
Yeah, tonight's a nightmare, bro. What the heck? Tech is not cooperating.
It never does.
All
It
right.
never ever does.
I'm going to try ending the stream together and starting it over.
Our Netrunner installed some shoddy firmware.
Yeah.
It's my fault, yeah. For real.
All right. I am restarting it. and
The host
sending
just
guys
removed
the
you as a
files.
guest.
I tried to pull a David and get some borked software updates so I didn't have to pay for the real update at Arasaka Academy. My mistake.
Yeah, never do that shit again, Davis.
I don't know, my local Ripper doc wasn't gonna be able to get my program working right.
Exactly.
Who's your go-to doc?
Victor.
You know, Doc as I call him.
No, that's your first problem. You got to go to Vic.
No, Vic's too nice. Doc's a dick, and that's just the real experience. He has nothing but his own interests in mind.
Okay.
Guess it was a cool accent.
I always go to fingers.
Oh yeah, I don't think you're gonna go to fingers for a little while now. Based on what happened last session.
Okay. So it's.
Did you guys kill fingers?
No, but we set
No,
him
we
on
did not
fire,
kill
and
fingers.
he is in bad need of a skin graft.
Are you guys breaking the continuity of 2077?
No, he
Yeah.
didn't have the fire
Limitedly.
scars before, so now he does have the fire scars, and that's why he has the fire scars in 2077. I thought about the continuity, bitch.
Genius continuity.
Okay, so
Did we
here's
just retcon?
here's the problem. Anyone, it's only showing the person in guest slot. In guest slot 3. No clue why. 'Cause I've even like moved you guys around on the guest slots. And it's not working.
Between this and the left ear only thing, we've got some problems.
Well, we do.
We could just try going for it.
I guess
Well-
that's all we can do.
It's
It's like the
properties.
we could just stream the Discord,
testing,
right?
testing.
Like video
we
there.
we could try to do that, right? Obviously we'd lose the beautiful
Yeah.
overlay you've got set up, but at
Yeah.
least we'd have the cameras.
Yeah. I just also wouldn't be able to check any Discord messages or anything.
Oh yeah. I should start sending you horrible things.
Let me try.
Start abbreviating Cyberpunk in his DMs.
We have someone join chat.
Something about this message is not giving a real.
Pretty cool, and that's why I followed you. That's Can someone get rid of that bot?
Hi Josh39, aka Poco Locos 56. You suck.
It's a bot?
Yeah, that's a bot.
Yes.
How can you
Okay,
tell?
you know what?
You see enough of them, you get real used to it.
Let's let's just go for it like this.
Okay. We'll rip it.
Maybe it'll fix itself.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the only other thing I could think of doing is to completely restart OBS, but at this point we're already 20 minutes behind schedule. And yeah, I would much
Hey,
rather.
15 minutes of those could have been allotted silly time. So really, we're only like 2 minutes behind schedule. But I agree, we just kind of have to go for it.
All right, let's rip it. So guys, up top we have Davis. Davis, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Davis. I'm playing Hugo, aka his handle Geist. He is the resident netrunner of the group, and you know, he's a smooth operator.
Smooth operator.
Operator.
Ooh, operator.
Caleb, that
Who's
makes
next?
you.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
me next?
Caleb.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's you
I'm
next.
playing. I'm playing Jesse Delgado, aka Claymore, and he's a solo.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot.
So
the word
everything
for a second.
everything under Caleb's cam is a lie except for the role. He is not playing David Hayter. That is not Solid Snake. But that is because he's filling in for Ian who couldn't make it tonight. But fortunately, they're both playing solos, so there's a bit of overlap
Mhm.
there.
Mhm.
Welcome to the stream, the stream napping 24/7.
Very
yeah.
real name.
Hey,
Just in
Dave.
time for my introduction.
Yeah, just
What?
in time.
Yeah. What's up? I'm Anson, and I am playing Jean-Roch Rousseau, rocker boy and orator extraordinaire.
Extraordinary.
Sean Rock.
John Rocker so might be the best name ever.
No.
That's awesome.
I'm proud of it.
Always
I thought it
willing
was
to give the
clever.
groupies an
Yes.
autograph.
Oh yeah. Even if they barely recognize you.
Kind of devastated we can't say, are you guys ready to pretend to be wizards now? Because it's Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Trying to pretend to be criminals.
Pretend.
Are you guys ready to pretend to be cool in real life?
Yeah. That's the real role play.
Am I next?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I am Wicked Kinder. I play Virgil, street name T-Bone. I am your. I'm scraping these guys up off the ground and putting them back together when shit breaks loose.
All right, and
Nice.
I am Chaps. I'm God. I'm
There he is.
literally everyone else in the world, and I will be your. God, I can't even call it a dungeon master anymore. I am your game master. I'm your GM for
He's
this
he's
wonderful
cloud
game.
computing.
Yeah, he is. He's cloud computing.
I'm the rogue AI formerly known as Chaps. But yeah. All right. So, let's hop straight in. Hugo.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm like completely thrown off by all the stuff that has gone wrong so far. So I apologize.
I get it. We gotta find ourselves here.
So let me try actually switching. No, that didn't work. I'm
Fitting
also,
song for our situation.
Yeah. For anyone listening at home, we are listening to the Cyberpunk 2077 OST. Feel free to listen along with us. It's playing on stream, but you can find it on Spotify. Please go support that because, yeah, it's a really good soundtrack. Any hoozles. Last we left off, the party had gotten, the party had gotten some intel on 4 scientists that worked for Militech. Their current mission is to go and retrieve, at the very least, key cards, maybe identities from those scientists to get them into the Militech warehouse to extract with some cutting-edge cyber technology. And that's where we left off. So, as you guys walk out of Wakako's pachinko parlor, David Hayter looks at you guys and, like, you see that he gets a call on his agent. He goes, "1 second, guys. I gotta roll."
Shadow Moses. DARPA keycard. And then he leaves. He gets inside a cardboard box and slides away.
Yeah, you hear faint as he crawls away.
I have to go attend the next Super Smash Brothers game. And off he goes.
And yeah, so you guys are down a man. Do you guys call your your employer to inform them of your current situation? Oh, this song.
We have his. I guess we do have his contact info, right? It's just a
Yeah.
blank number and our agents. So yeah, I guess I'll pull out my agent and send a message. We one of our teammates here, one of our chooms had to step away for a bit. Something about Shadow Moses. Blah blah blah. We I don't think this is a 3-man job, so we're gonna need some backup. Do you have anyone in mind, or should I pull from my own list?
Do you call him or do you text him?
I guess this is pretty high priority, so I'll call him.
There's a moment of silence on the other end of the line, and then he goes, "I'm sending someone your way," and then he hangs up. A couple seconds later, a unmarked van rolls up, the door slides open, and someone gets shoved out onto the street, and then it drives away. Caleb, please explain what they see.
We got a freaking rando dump.
So out of the car, you see this guy. He gets shoved out. He's giving suburban kid that kind of wants to be a cowboy just from first glance because he has like the urban tech gear on from like neck to ankle, but then he's wearing like cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. He's got like some slicked back hair. So he just kind of stands up and is looking around, I guess, looking a little bit confused.
Well, welcome to the team, I guess. What's your name, buddy?
You can call me Claymore. Wait, hang on, that wasn't
Claymore,
the voice.
alright.
You can call me Claymore.
Yeah.
Love
Well, welcome to the team, Claymore. I'm Geist, net runner of the team. Everyone else, go ahead.
The name is Jean.
Jean,
Yeah.
Jean.
nice to meet you.
All right, Virgil. So what you bringing to the table here?
Like to call myself a gunslinger, I guess. Bring this.
All right, well,
It's a
let's
good
Just hold
replacement
Twitter
for the guy we just lost. So I think you'll be a good fit.
Once
Did
again,
do you get any information on the job we're doing here, or do we need to fill you in?
They just told me you might need someone that can shoot down a lot of people. Something about Militech.
Why do I get
That's
a
all I
funny
got.
feeling this guy's watched too many reruns of 50-year-old Westworld?
Westworld. You might even have dug up some of them old Clint Eastwood movies. Used to
Who's
torrent
that?
them on the old net.
What's the movie? No, I'm
still
kidding.
moving.
The movie still exists.
Sure, the vast
I
majority
know what
of
a
them are
movie is.
brain
I'm just screwing
dances
with you.
now, but
Yeah.
oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
God, could you imagine an Avengers brain dance? That
That'd
would
be crazy.
fuck. So
Stop
hard.
nerding out.
Sorry. I apologize.
Silly time is over.
You're right. Silly time is over, which means that you guys have the addresses for all 4 scientists. All 4 of them are in the area because you guys are in Watson. So, what do you guys do next? Also, is music too loud on the stream? It's a little loud in my ears.
I'm rocking.
Music? Is it even? I don't think do I even hear it through stream? I don't know. Maybe.
It's playing on the. I'm getting audio levels on
Testing,
Spotify.
testing.
Well, I think I just have to pause my own music for a second.
It's
It's coming
seems
through.
fine
It's
for
coming
me.
through
I
and
just
at
can't
a
really hear
pretty
you.
reasonable volume.
Okay, I got it. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like
You might want to turn yourself up a bit though.
turn myself up. Okay, beautiful. I'm cranking myself.
Do that. Not on stream.
I wonder if it's because what's that?
So,
I
while
think-
we're waiting for God to decide what we're doing, tell me a little about yourselves.
I figured that can wait. I got to give you a rundown of the job. We're raiding a Militech facility down on the negative 60th floor. There's some kind of experimental,
testing.
doohickey
Of this
or whatever
building?
we're going to
This
grab.
mega structure right here.
No, we
No.
need access-
We're not too close to it yet. It's in the area,
we-
but to get
Yeah,
in,
we
gotta,
got to get access to the building.
yeah.
Way to get access to the building is assume some identities. So,
So we've got
we
the
got to
identities
either
of
nab
the
some
Militech guys.
guys, steal some IDs, dump some bodies, whatever needs doing.
You
Need to be
guys,
careful. This is a good time to discuss how we're going to handle this. Since these guys are Militech contracted scientists, there's a decent odds they either have Militech trackers in them or trauma team coverage. So we need to be careful how we handle these guys. Otherwise, we're going to end up with a lot more attention than we would ideally want. So I figure we stray away from killing them. We
Yeah,
might
I mean, a
need
lot of
to-
these guys got top-notch insurance. I've been on these streets and I've had to pick up some of these guys. They get quick response.
Beavers
So,
like this, they call trauma team when they skin their knee or something. It's a far cry from what we're used to. We got to be ready.
Yeah, I mean, do we have any bios on these guys? I mean, how big or tall? I mean, what's
With
are they freaking
Paco's
scientist
information should be
geeks?
pretty thorough.
Davis, you have the shard with all the intel on them, correct?
Yes.
Why don't you roll roll for me, what's the skill? Is it called like cryptography or something?
Well, am I decrypting something, or am I like searching through the info on it? Because there is a computer search skill.
Do a computer search.
Okay, let me find it in this big ol' list.
I really like this cover of Never Fade Away. It's kind of going hard.
It is going hard, I can't lie. Okay, yeah, here it is. I rolled a 19.
A 19?
Nice.
Okay. You can see that all of them have cyberware. It's nothing crazy. The most that like one of them has is where is it? There it is. It is Dr. Marcus Vale. He is a weapons designer. He keeps a smart gun prototype on him at all times, along with a smart link.
This weapons guy is probably
Right.
going to be the one we need to be most wary
Yeah,
of. The
this
rest of them
guy-
shouldn't
this-
be too
this-
dangerous.
Yeah, this guy's probably the guy that like hooks up like his house with all the like experimental sensors and shit.
You
Like-
can get me within 100 yards of them without being seen. I can take them out.
I just don't know if we want to take them out. I think
These are
killing
nerds.
them,
They're in their basements.
killing them or grievously injuring them could result in trauma
Well,
team getting
I
called if they
also-
have good coverage.
I also know Aikido, so I can bitch slap that man.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
Okay, let's find the dumbest, weakest one first. Why don't we do
Yeah,
that?
let's start small. Also, based off of do we have like any pictures of them to find out who matches up with each member of our team? Because I know they were picked based off of enough resemblance to members of our group that we could pass as them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, we can
Some-
do a reverse image search and see if they have any social media. See if the dumbasses like go to the same coffee place every damn morning.
You do see, like, based off of their address, they all live in the same mega building. So the Dr. Callum Vaughan is the biotech researcher. He specializes in gene therapy and mutagen research, soft-spoken, deeply moral, and terrified of his own department's classified work. He is matched up with Jean. Simon Nishimura, the AI systems analyst, is matched up with Virgil. So far, he's been a rising star in Militech's AI security division. Dr. Marcus Vale has a striking resemblance to David Hayter, which leaves Edric Eddie Lamb, the cybernetics engineer. He looks like he has similar implants to Hugo, and he is jittery but brilliant. He tends to prefer machines over people.
Should
They
we
might be hard to get in close contact with.
should we call the agent and see if they have someone that looks more like me?
Well, that'll depend on if we think we're gonna need your services for the heist proper, because this might be all we need you for.
All right.
But we'll keep our options open. I do think we probably go after the guy who looks like Snake last, just because he ain't here. And the guy who looks like Snake seems the most difficult to get to, seeing as he's got a smart gun in his pocket.
Well,
Yeah.
so do I. So
But you're not pointing
Take
it
it
at
out.
us.
by the way, do you guys got wheels? If you need a
Yeah.
driver, the next Nomad.
Yeah, that'd be appreciated. I don't think any of us have a an unmarked vehicle. I know our med tech has one of those like vans, but it's hardly very covert.
It's more than a little van.
Yeah,
I mean-
well, it's like a little, almost like
Just,
an ambulance.
just
right?
ignore the turret on it, okay?
I don't want to ignore the turret. The turret,
Yeah.
that's the feature.
I don't got anything super covert at the moment. Had to pawn mine off a little bit ago. Get out of some debt with a. You know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, they,
You might just
Yeah,
have to
they-
go it on foot then. Thankfully, they're all in the
how far
same
is
yeah,
it?
zone.
the ambo attracts too much attention. There's way too many people out here on the streets that think they can get something for free.
Yeah. All right. I look at the data, find out where this mega building is, and get an idea how far we're gonna have to trudge to get to it. I mean, it is in
Yeah.
Watson, so shouldn't
Yeah.
be too far.
It's in Watson.
Who-
It is Mega Building H10, which is in Little China.
All right.
So
That's
let's
right.
get to-
I've
let's
done
get to
I've done my
Infinite.
research on this one, guys. I've been
Good.
trying my best.
It's,
So
I mean,
who
it's
are
down
we-
there in Little China. There should be lots of foot traffic there. We can go scope the building out on the
Mhm.
ground level.
yeah,
See what
Yeah,
we
without
see
arousing
first.
much suspicion.
it would definitely be a lot easier to blend in on foot.
Well, let's head that way then.
Sounds good.
So who are we going after first?
Who is the
Maybe-
closest to us now?
I
Yeah,
can
maybe we'll just go for
post-
whoever's on the
They're all
lowest
just-
floor.
I can
Yeah.
post the names in the Discord.
That'd be appreciated.
All right.
To get us in the door, maybe we have Jean pose as a gigolo sent by Militech for him.
That I guess that depends on if there's door security or not. I hadn't even considered that, but We
I
might
mean,
have to pull the
it's
old
a-
gigolo card.
It's a mega building, so it's a giant apartment building.
So there's no door security.
No.
Yeah.
I need to be worried about is any private security shit
Hey,
they
it's
have
bonbon
installed.
shit.
Wait,
I-
H10 is the one that clouds in,
Hop
right?
on bunch said, let's go.
Is it?
I think so. It's either that or H8.
All right, there you go. I put the names in stream time. What's that? Mega building.
Already.
H10. Little China, Watson. The rescue.
Could also just be dumb. So
No, it is not. It's the one that you go in the very first job with Jackie.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. I know where you're at.
Yeah. The people that have played the game, like mapping it out in their heads. Okay, but yeah.
Cool, man.
What are we doing? I'm sorry. I was looking up intel.
I mean, we're approaching the place, sort of scoping it out. I guess just to get an idea of the demographic, maybe of who all lives here. We don't know if it's been like bought out by Militech or something, and they house a lot of their employees here since we've got 4 in the same building, or if it's a mixed residence.
As far as you can tell, so do you guys just walk through the bottom floor and just go ahead and take the elevator up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far, actually, tell you what, roll me perception.
Yeah. What's that under again?
That is under. That's like the fourth one down.
I got it.
On the regular sheet.
Well, I got a 6. So
I got an 18.
I got a 22.
Oh, big. Got an 18 as well.
Okay. So
For this skill, it's the equivalent of a natural 20 for me, so pretty happy with that.
that's what I'm talking about. In that case, with a crit success, you can tell that while there are a lot of Militech employees here, you can kind of like see the like badges on the side of their clothes as they're coming home from work. It is still a mixed residence. It seems like they just sort of go for the cheapest place they can live nearby. Similar to employees of like Disney or something like that, where you kind of try and find apartments near the actual park.
You just work. You live at work.
Yeah, pretty much. The hours are long enough that you kind of have to find a close by place so that you aren't driving across the city full of traffic at 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So Corpo Apartments.
I mean, they're definitely still shit, but they are a lot of Corpo employees here.
Well, I guess once we're in like kind of the halls where the doors to rooms are, how much like foot traffic is there just out in the hall?
Once you get to like the halls where like the actual rooms are, it's pretty sparse, but like in the main areas where there's shops and
fair
stuff,
amount of people coming and going.
there's a fair amount, yeah. There is a gun store in like as soon as you get out the elevator. If you guys wanted to stop and buy anything.
I think I'm all stocked
Yeah,
up for now,
stocked
unless
up
anyone
right
else
now.
has anything. We haven't had to use any of it yet.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Wicked,
Short on Eddies.
is there anything you want to
I
buy?
think I'm good.
All right, great. In that case, you guys can continue moving forward. So the way that the rooms are spread out, they're spread across 4 floors. There is 2 on the first floor, 1 on the second floor, and then 1 on the 4th floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's literally in the same order as I posted in the Discord.
Okay. Then I guess we start with Dr. Callum Vorn.
Mhm.
I guess as we're sort of locating the room, I might, spend a bit of extra time digging through his personnel file just to like see if I can find anything that might be of use to try and get into his room. Like obviously we're gonna probably have to knock at the door and get him to let us in, like some vampires. So we need to come up with a good reason why he should come to the door.
I mean, personally, I like the gigolo angle.
If there's anybody with a side like that, it should be in their personnel file. Wakako should have great info and stuff like that since she works pretty closely with the dolls a lot of the time.
Yeah, I was about to say, you do see that based off of his behavioral tracking data, he does seem to be soft-spoken and deeply moral.
So this guy might not be the best.
They're
one to
always
try
the
to
closet
handle.
ones, you know what I'm saying?
They're always the freaks.
They're always the freaks. Show up with some handcuffs and a little whip and a fold.
We could pose as missionaries, looking for just a signature.
Yeah, something for a signature for some good cause. Any good causes in mind? I don't know, getting
Well, what
6-year-olds that are neural implants or something.
I whip out like a shirt
Well,
that's
if he's
like a
if
white
he's
sleeve
deeply
button
moral.
down, short sleeve shirt.
Yeah, a little
You have
name
any
tag.
cameras around?
Like that.
I'm already
Name
wearing
tag's
the,
just like Church of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints.
We're just gonna fully just name drop Mormons.
Hey,
Mormons
hey,
exist in Cyberpunk.
We've got some good friends in Utah. We can't name drop the Mormons like that.
Canonically,
brother
Night
in
City's in
Utah.
California, so if Mormons are going to be anywhere, I feel like they'd be there.
Actually,
Let's
Mormons
avoid-
turned into like neo-Luddites at any point. Like what's their role in 2045?
Maybe
let's-
Scientology is still a thing.
Yeah, we
it
can.
definitely
Okay,
is still a thing.
we
Yeah,
can
it's
make fun of
Scientology.
we can make fun of Scientology.
Scientology's an easy target.
wait, no, you got to be careful making fun of Scientology.
If you ever want to get anywhere in the entertainment world, you can't make fun of Scientology.
Yeah,
Perhaps this is your own career you're tampering with here.
Yeah, it's okay. I use this is a pseudonym.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
We're
What's
here
this?
representing Rourke's Basilisk.
Nah, you will assist or you will be killed when it's finished.
Davis, there's always the
Hmm?
Bart Moss Collective.
The Bart Moss Collective. All right. Maybe I could pull out some info about
If you
that.
guys
What
wanted-
all?
If you wanted
What all
to
does
use
the
an
collective work
in-universe,
Oh, what's the Never mind. Sorry, go ahead.
they strive to bring back the old net.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
the
the,
Beast charity organization.
What's like
for
naming?
restoring cybernetic eyesight.
That
That'd be like
one-
naming your Restore the Twin Towers organization after Osama. Like Bart Moss is the one who destroyed the old net.
I think that's what it went out. Let me
No, I believe it's what it's called, but it's a dumb name for the people who invented it.
Oh, the Voodoo Boys wouldn't be outreaching.
The
on that-
Voodoo
that
Boys
hap-
might not be doing outreach in this way.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? They were not. Bleh.
The monastic order of technophiles.
I'm
like
about
that. I
I'm
like
about that.
There you go. I can get behind that.
What if we're an organization and our whole motto is like the Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race?
A bunch of Teds just coming to your door, staring you down.
So
If you don't open the door for us, we will mail you a bomb.
I would like to apologize for the cyberpunk purists. This Bart Moss Collective does not try and bring the old net back. They try and disrupt the new net in 2077, and they are named after Bart Moss because they are trying to bring in the net down as he did.
Okay, then that aligns quite well with their name.
What if we're Shriners? Just collecting donations.
We gotta collect donations for a reason.
I like
right?
the
I mean,
like
this
the
guy's moral and all.
technophiles. Let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll work with that.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, I'm the techiest of our little motley crew, so
I'll go
let
in
me
last.
do a little bit of the chatting.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna approach the door and give it a knock.
Yeah.
Do we have a name for the Technophile group, or are we just going with the Bart Moss Collective?
Didn't Wicked come up with a pretty chill net? The monastic
the
group.
monastic order.
Yeah.
Jean could also be passing out
Hello.
pamphlets for a concert.
Oh yeah, that would work too. I should have. Yeah, I should do that instead.
Well, if we have anyone who's into the nightlife, maybe we could
Yeah.
solicit them.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, do
So,
that,
so
do that
Davis,
for the
you're
next
going to
one.
put the
We do need
technophile on?
3 more excuses. Yeah, I'll whip out the technophile,
Yeah.
like, monastic order on this guy.
That. So you knock.
Yes.
Okay. The door slides open, and you see kind of a thinner man. He looks up at you and goes, hello. What can I? How can I? Can I do anything to help you, gentlemen?
Yes, you may. Hello, I am Ben Harmonic, representative of the monastic order of the Old Net. I have come to solicit any information you may have, as well as any support you may be willing to offer to our group, whose goal and purpose is the restoration, of course, of the Old Net. I'm sure a man of science such as yourself understands the value that a resource like this would have for the entire scientific community.
Listen, I can't. The people, the corporation I work for, I really shouldn't be talking to you. That's a good one right there. That's a funny comment.
Funny comment.
The corporation, the people that I work for, I shouldn't be talking to you guys.
But see, that's exactly why you should be talking to us.
Yes. Militech and other companies as such are big brother. They wish to control what you can see on the net, to control the progress of science and align it with the military-industrial complex. And I step forward into the room, like pushing him back. as I
Okay.
do.
Yeah, information should be free.
The information should be free.
Damn, give me.
I'll step in too and be like, things will never change if no one takes the first step.
I need to.
Or the third step in your case.
I need to. I need to figure out what you guys need to roll.
Whatever it is, we're absolutely ganging up on this guy.
Yeah,
we are
you
mogging
guys,
him.
I'm not gonna make you guys roll anything for this. There's like 12 of you.
Mon ami.
4.
There's 4 of you guys.
We could roll persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion to see if he like is willing to let you guys in, or if.
I roll 12.
I'm going to have to step into him.
Yeah. So what we'll do is all of you.
Are we all rolling persuasion or just
all of
okay.
you roll, and we'll take the average.
Okay.
Just let me pull up a calculator.
I got a 16.
12.
I got 15.
Plus.
I got a 26.
Oh
my God!
Plus 15 plus 26 divided
How
by
many
That's an
4.
outlier. That's a bit of an outlier.
Wait, how do you have how can you get
Did you hit a
That
nat 10
high?
and you have a crazy bonus?
I got I rolled a 10 and a 9 and a +5 cool and a +2 persuasion.
Wait.
For some reason, it's got a star on the dice.
Oh, that means it's a
I know
crit.
sometimes.
you have a
Oh,
you have a
So if you
9
roll it-
and
That's
why does my camera keep doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It
It's
happens
not
to
like
me a
it's
lot.
showing.
Yeah,
it's
no
not-
one can see
sorry,
it anyway. so
my
I wouldn't
camera-
worry about it.
Just like randomly digizoomed and it freaked me out.
It does that to me, especially like when I was on my crappy apartment Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
As
get it
my
to zoom back
camera
out though.
It's
No,
fine.
but your camera just does that when it's getting extra crunchy.
All right, so that is
Oh, okay.
that is an average of 17.25, rounded obviously down. That's 17. Either way, that's gonna. Yeah, you guys can. Okay. The darkness.
Mon ami, we are here to open your mind.
and hopefully your wallet.
Okay. Oh,
Maybe that too.
I will say I'm still waiting on. Okay.
And
for
also
you
your
guys-
pants if you're into that.
I'm sorry,
I'm
sir.
kidding.
I
That was out of
really-
character. That was out of character. That was tabletop. That was tabletop.
Yeah, you guys push past him, and you are now in his apartment. Do you? Okay, so when you push, like, are you guys trying to back him further into the apartment, or are you just trying to get in?
I just walk in and plop on his couch.
Yeah,
Does
we're
he
not
have a
trying. We're not
couch?
coming up as too menacing yet. I assume he doesn't want to leave his own apartment, so I'm not trying to back him into it. But I'm entering.
Okay.
It'll only be a moment of your time, I promise.
Start immediately like scoping for like lanyards and badges.
Yeah,
I'm looking
Just
for
doing-
I'm,
just-
I'm
just
looking up
doing
at
a
the ceiling to
walk
see if
around.
this guy has a turret installed in his room or something.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Wicked, why don't you roll me perception?
Okay. Perception. Where did it go? Not
I
human
mean,
perception.
we prefer working with computers. We're representatives of
Yeah.
the old net.
16.
16. Okay, with a 16, you see his lab coat is draped over his the chair in his kitchenette. And it has like his badge on it. You can also tell that the lab coat itself is armored.
Oh, so he's got an armored lab coat?
Yes, it is a light armor jack lab coat, so it's a stopping power of 7.
Not bad. Not bad.
Nice.
But yeah, so okay, yeah, you I guess you guys are in now. So what exactly do you guys need or want from me?
Well, it could be any number of ways that you support our great monastery. You could provide any financial donation you're capable of. Alternatively, we accept donations in the form of information, seeing as we like to catalog and database any info we can get in the effort of rebuilding the net as it once was.
Listen,
And we also accept open sourcing of software, and we upload it to our free repositories.
Yes, we provide free access to software that would normally be kept gated behind paywalls and all forms of password protection.
We also fully condone the use of AI art.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
If we're
No,
gonna
we
get
don't.
open net,
Condemn,
words in my
condemn,
mouth.
wrong word, condemn. I misspoke. I meant condemn. I forgot the word.
We have far
That's on
too
me.
many artists in
I have
our
a bad
community.
vocabulary. I meant condemn. I just want to clarify.
condemn and condone are too close together to
They
be.
are very close together.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Condemn. Condemn.
Oh my god. Okay.
I keep going.
Anywho. Anywho. Yeah, here's the thing. I really can't, I don't work with any programs or anything. I'm much more of a hands-on guy. I also am waiting on my paycheck to come in, so I don't really have much money right now, so I really can't help you guys. So if you guys could just leave, that would be.
I mean, I'm a little thirsty. You mind if I like grab you got like a soda or something in the fridge? I mean, while you're talking, I'll just help myself. I'll just help
What do we
myself.
need to steal?
There's beer in the fridge. You guys have to steal this man's identity.
Okay, while he,
We just need his.
and-
We
We
just
can't
need
just
his.
walk out of we can't just walk out of his room. He's like, "Where's my key card?" He'll call Militech. We have to kidnap this guy or kill him.
so while he does that or whatever, and walks to the kitchen to steal the key card, I'm gonna go to the opposite side of the room and just start like very aggressively opening drawers and snooping around just to like
Sir,
bring the
sir,
attention
sir,
away from the
sir,
kitchen.
Sir, that's my
what-
my
sir,
personal
I'm just-
belongings.
While he's paying attention to Claymore over there, I'm going to walk up behind him and gently press the barrel of my heavy pistol into the back of his neck.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so we're just straight into it. He immediately like hands. Listen. I don't. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Please, just don't kill me, please.
We don't want your life, that's for sure. And if you
just-
cooperate, you can keep it.
Actually, in a way, we do want your life. We want
Yeah, we
to
want-
live it.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking your identity for a little bit. Just borrowing it. You can have it back, though. Once we're done with it, I don't think you'll want it back, considering you'll probably be on Militech's shit list. But hey, maybe if you blow town the moment we let you out of custody, you might get away from them for a little while.
I mean, have you
Before you
considered
ask.
a long vacation? I mean,
I know they
You're
don't give you many
stressed.
vacation hours.
yeah.
Before you ask, yes, this is a fetish thing.
You paid for this. One of your coworkers is pranking you. They paid you for this kink service. Not really, though.
Not really. Though,
I'm
it's
just
crazy.
screwing with you, man. It's not.
He like got your
pulling
pistol and they,
we're pulling your
I'm just
leg.
screwing with you, man.
Saying we're screwing with him as we're
It's one
holding
of
him
those
at
pistols
gunpoint.
that shoots a little flag out. It's a Joker pistol.
All right.
But so we'll be taking your key card, probably all the information off of your computer, and
Who does he look like? Is this?
And you got a car, by the
this
way.
guy looks like Virgil. We can't take his car.
I mean, we could.
We totally could take his car. Does he? Well, does he drive to work?
Yeah. All of the cars are Militech issued.
Yeah, we don't want to
Oh,
steal.
okay.
They all have trackers in them.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Unless we
I
want
think
to
they got iris scanning. As I like pick up a spoon. In the kitchen.
That's
It's just
that's
a
a
key
concern.
card. It's just a key card. I swear. It's just a key card.
Okay. Say thank you. That's another thing. Any information you could provide us about this facility would be of great use to us.
Listen,
Seeing as we're the only people who are going to know you're tied up in this room, so if we happen to run into difficulties and die, if we get zeroed in that facility, no one will know where to look for you.
Listen. I
I
can't-
start tying him up.
If they, just,
Yeah, tie his hands up, thank
Like-
listen. If they find out that I gave you any information, they'll shut off my cyberware, and I need that shit, man. I've got synth lungs, okay?
Whoa.
Man,
Run
well,
down
if
to a
they,
river dock and get them jailbroken, because you're either dying here and now or through oxygen deprivation. So
If you got any
Pick your
any
pick.
data shards with any more Militech information that'll help us out,
Look,
now's the time to hand them over, because if not, you will die.
look.
I bet you're regretting that scuba hobby right now.
It's a good one.
Fuck. Okay, listen. There's a data shard with a map of the first 3 floors. Okay? They gave it to me on my first day of orientation. It's in my room on my dresser, okay?
I'll walk into his room and snoop.
All right. There is in fact a data shard. It is a purple data shard. And it is on the dresser, just like you said.
Are there any drawers or anything else around?
I mean, it's on his dresser.
Alright, well, I mean, I'll just open the drawers and just peek in real quick and see if there's anything. And if there's not anything, like, crazy.
Nothing. No, it's mostly clothes.
Cool.
There, there is a there's a couple magazines in there. In
Of
his,
what
in
sort?
his nightstand, of the sort that you would expect.
Okay.
Deeply moral, man.
Yeah.
Everyone has their vices.
Okay, I'll walk back out.
So, Dr. Vorn, I notice you aren't exactly living super well here, but you wouldn't happen to know if Militech has chipped you with a tracker, or if they've got you any kind of trauma team coverage we should know about?
Yeah. No, I have trauma team platinum package.
Well, then I guess we'll make this look like a suicide. And I pull out a rope and start tying a noose.
Oh my god!
I was at least gonna verify with my scanner or something.
Yeah, I was about to say, no one wants to roll human perception or anything.
Yeah, I'll roll human perception because we don't want him to die if he's got
Trauma team.
trauma team.
Yeah, because
We don't want him to die. We don't want him to be suicide
we
because
make it
they'll
look like a
offload.
suicide.
They'll offboard
Yeah,
him.
they'll-
No, yeah, I'm just trying to.
Threaten them, make them scared. Okay, that's fair.
Okay. Human perception.
I'm not even gonna
Rolling.
bother. I'm not good at that.
Got an
I'm leaving it to
18.
my-
With an 18,
No,
you
I
can
don't
tell that he is
recognize.
definitely lying. He has like bronze covered at
shaky.
best.
Okay.
So, what do the different levels of coverage provide for him in
not
terms of like how much of a trauma team response would we expect for bronze?
Stand back, guys. And I
Like 2
pull
weeks.
my med scanner out
Okay.
and flip his wrist over and tap the scanner against his wrist.
Trauma team members, trauma team business model. Okay. Silver coverage, executive coverage, premium packages. Okay, so it's not it's not quite that. 20 okay, business model as of 2020. Full body life coverage. This plan either costs in the event that trauma team is dispatched, the customer patient also has to pay 100 eddies for every minute until arrival at the nearest corporate hospital. Finally, the customer patient also has to pay for all ammunition that trauma team has fired, all the fuel that was used, and has to pay for any equipment or personnel damage. If trauma team is not able to reach the customer within 10 minutes, the customer/patient receives 50% off the cost of spent ammunition.
Yeah, this guy's.
That's a heck of a copay.
This guy, yeah,
The fact
this
you have to
guy's
cover
screwed.
the ammo.
I wouldn't finish my
shit.
lunch for this guy.
Do we have a?
I know. Really.
do we have a way to like hack his cyberware?
Yeah, can I maybe get like a bad reception on his on whatever in his cyberware would even call for a drama team?
Okay, Davis.
I jack into him.
I was literally about to say, I don't. You're the expert on net running, so I don't know if how you would do it. But he does in fact have interface plugs.
My
have
idea.
no idea how you would run this. I guess it would probably just have to be interfacing checks. But what's your idea?
Just see if you can log into his healthcare account and cancel it.
It's always healthcare coverage.
Well, what I was saying, if we could just. He said he's got artificial
Wait, can I go to his
lungs.
computer and see if there's like a portal?
No, it is. It's Militech provided. It is Militech provided, so it's.
That would be the funniest
Force
thing.
placed insurance on this guy.
What if we just turned down his lungs?
That would be so cool. We just
Like
reduce
That,
his
I
effectiveness of his
might
lungs.
be able to do something with this.
like kind of like the Deadpool, where like
Yeah,
it's just
I was literally
low
thinking-
oxygen,
I could just
and just
flat
kind
out
of
put
shut him off.
I could just flat out put him into a coma.
Yeah, like that's kind of where I was going.
That's so cool.
I could just put him into
I
a low
communicate
oxygen
that in a character
state.
voice.
Okay, Wicked.
I got a med
explain.
scanner.
We're gonna give this guy brain damage.
Explain.
No, he'll just go to sleep. It'll be fine.
All right. So before we move any further, we have two options. Davis, you can jack into this guy and try and reach the bottom of his neural net to plant a virus. Or Wicked, you can use your med scan and do some stuff with his cyberware and put him into a coma.
I feel like running him is less likely to result in something bad if I mess up. So I feel like maybe we start with my plan, and then if I'm unable to deal with his network, we put him into a medically induced coma.
And we also take him to Wakeko and see if she can just keep him in like a dungeon for a week or something.
I don't want to.
We don't have holding
That's
spells,
calling
right?
in a very big favor that you will have to pay back.
Yeah, and we'd have to hold 3 more people in her custody. Wakako.
3 more?
We got 4 people we got to
Oh
nab.
wait, sorry. I thought you were saying you. Never mind. Thought you were saying you already had 3 people in there, and I was like, what?
If somebody gets
Yeah,
injured,
my
like
dungeon's a little full.
is 911 like automatically called? This trauma team.
Yeah, so trauma team goes based off of like it's an implant, if I'm not mistaken. Like it gets put
Yeah.
in your
Okay.
So it like constantly reads your vitals, and if they drop too low, trauma team's automatically called.
Where is the implant?
It's like in his brain. It's or is it? It's just software. It runs on his basic neurals.
Yeah, I'm jacking in.
All right.
Yeah, it's just a bio monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Jack in.
So you interface with him.
Yep, I'm plugged port to port. We're plugged in. This is a peer-to-peer connection.
All right. This is a 5-tier cyberspace architecture.
Let's see if this guy has any black eyes installed on his brain.
First one is a control node.
What does it control?
It controls the video process, the video cyberware in his cyber eyes.
Oh, you have video cyber eyes, and I said,
Oh.
oh, so you've got video recording eyes. Well, might have to erase some footage from these before we go. Okay. So I can't really do anything permanent even to his video stuff until I get to the bottom. Nothing I do until I plant a virus at the bottom is like permanent effects. But
Yeah.
I guess could I shut off his recording from in there, or I feel like I
Yes,
need to
yes,
get
you
to the
can.
bottom to do that.
You can
Okay,
shut it
then
off,
I will-
and it'll be in effect until
I jack out it,
yeah.
Yeah,
or like if I leave a virus to make it more.
yeah. Delete that
lasting.
camera roll.
Yeah, I'm shutting off the recording function on his cyber eyes until I jack out.
Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm getting
Yeah, I'm getting my net running pages open, so I'm ready.
yeah, I'm getting
Delete his eCloud backups too. Make sure to get both of them.
Oh yeah, no, your Google Drive is wiped, dog.
Mhm.
Not the drive.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. So, second level. You see that there is, in fact, a wisp.
Okay. He's got a little something installed on his brain.
Please
Let's
roll
see
me a stealth check if you want to try and get the.
Oh wait, could we backtrack a little bit? I was planning on activating a program
Okay,
before
go
we
for it. Go
before
for it.
we
Yeah,
moved on.
for sure.
I'm gonna boot Speedy Gonzalez, baby.
What does this do?
So now I have +2 speed in the network, so long as this program is rezzed, which will help me with my check to kind of see this program before it sees me. So now I roll. God, man, net running is so complicated. Okay, so interface plus any speed bonus I have. Okay, so yeah, it's an interface check +2 from my bonus. So I rolled a 10.
A 10. All right. With a 10, you are able to beat its perception. So
Okay.
it does not see you. If you choose to attack, you will have the surprise round. So you'll be able to attack it once without it, interfering.
Okay, so since I interacted with, I took control of a node, and I've booted a program. So I only have one net action left this turn. So I'm going to use my last action of the turn on Sword, so I can do some damage to this black ice. So I activate Sword, so I need to roll an interface check against its defense. I got a 9.
Okay. Interview defense is that one. Okay. Yeah. No. It's got a really low defense. That passes.
All right, cool. So I will deal, since it's a black ice program, I'll deal 3d6 res damage to it. Let me grab my d6s. That's gonna be 11 damage.
Okay. It is glitching out, but it is not dead.
Okay, then that will be the end of my first turn in cyberspace, and all black ice are at the top of the initiative order. So I don't know if I get another turn since it was like kind of surprised, or if it just goes now. I'm okay with either.
It's going to go now. So
All right, let's see what it goes for.
I have to roll. I roll. Wait, what do I roll, Davis? Tell me a merciful rules.
Oh,
learner.
merciful Netrunner. Let's see. On each of its turns, it will attack the Netrunner, rolling. Okay, so you roll a d10 plus its attack stat, and I roll interface plus a d10 to see if I'm hit or not. So it's pretty much the reverse of when I was attacking.
Beautiful. All right. In that case, it rolled a 9.
5 plus 5 is 10.
10. Okay, so it misses.
Ooh.
So that is its
Yeah,
turn.
so like. All right, nice. It projects. I presume since it's a wisp, it's like a little flame of code or something, and it just.
It is an orb of light with a single minuscule eye crackling with energy.
So what's its attack look like?
So it it's a very basic
Yeah, it's simple black ice.
black ice. So literally all it is just like a blue flame goes, and but it looks like the Bowser flames from the original Mario.
Nice. And it just dissipates into nothing as it comes into contact with me. My deck is too souped up for this thing. All right, then my turn starts again. I will immediately attack with sword again with 1 net action. So I'll roll a d10 plus 5, so that's going to be 12.
Okay, that'll pass.
Then it'll be 3d6 more damage.
I'm gonna stop you now. What does it look like?
Okay, so it is sort of floating, just sort of floating through the air, glitching. You can see like it's almost like it's like screen tearing. Like it's clearly been pretty heavily damaged. So Hugo just walks up to it, sees it kind of hovering in the air, and just plants the sword through the top of it, almost like putting it out of its misery as much as you can with a program.
Yeah. Okay, so as this program gets derezzed and it Tron pixels away, everyone in meat space. So that's the rest of your party. You watch as the guy that he's jacked into, like his chest goes and it causes him physical pain in the real world. Davis, you obviously can tell this too. But you get the feeling that if you kill too many black ice programs, it might cause him to go into cardiac arrest in the real world.
Okay. All right, then I'll have to switch up my tactics a bit. With my last net action, actually I've only used 1 this turn. So with my second net action of this turn, I'm going to activate another program. I'm going to turn on armor, which reduces all brain damage I would take by 4, so long as the program is rezzed.
Nice.
At this point, I'm busting out my med kit.
Yeah, just in case things get more serious.
Good shit.
Okay.
Good shit.
And
Then I'm going to proceed to the next level of the architecture.
Okay, this next level has a data bank that is password protected.
Okay, then I'm going to use my last net action of the turn to attempt to backdoor the password.
Okay. Please roll. Oh, never mind. It's just it just happens, doesn't it?
No. I do have to roll an interface to beat a DC.
So yeah. Roll.
I rolled. Okay, that's a 6 plus 5 is 11.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
This has some pretty cutting edge files on biotech stored.
Okay, well, I'll download them just because I'm always a curious guy. So I'll make a copy, which doesn't take an action.
Yeah.
And then I will proceed forward if there's nothing else on this level.
There isn't. I need you to roll me a perception check as you proceed to the next level, or roll me a scan.
Like, okay, that I can do. So that would just be, I think the closest thing would probably be like Pathfinder, since it reveals like a map of the architecture.
Yes.
Okay, that is a 14.
14. As you move on to the next level, please roll me stealth.
Okay. That's gonna be a 13.
Okay. 13 beats it. You see, there is, on this level, it almost looks like a dojo, like as much as cyberspace can look like things. In the middle is a robotic samurai with red eyes wielding a glowing katana sitting on his knees. You know that this is a killer program.
Yeah, this is a non-black ice program. I wonder if killing it would have the same effect as the other one. Well, to avoid such a risk, actually, this is where interactions get weird, because one of the actions you can take in cyberspace is sliding, which is pretty much evading combat. You can like bypass a black ice and go to the next level, but I don't know how it works against non-black ice programs.
I think this is still a black ice program.
Okay. Well, if it works like black ice, then
like
that
it's
is all
it's still in the black ice like stat blocks. I'm just not entirely sure. Like it doesn't say whether or not it's
okay, yeah, it is actually.
Okay.
Thing is, it actually only deals damage to programs, so it can't even hurt me. But it can hurt my programs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to slide past it, which sliding is the same kind of check as like the stealth check when you meet one.
Yeah.
So it uses its perception plus a D10.
Wunderbar.
It's gonna be a 13.
A 13. Okay. It also rolled a 13. Meets it, beats it. Correct.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So it does see you. Sliding away gives it an opportunity attack. Correct? Or can it just slide with you?
If I've successfully slid, then if you slide past Black Ice, it doesn't like it pretty much loses track of you. It's like in a game, if AI no longer knows where you are, it pretty much stays on that level and waits.
But since it met it.
They don't say anything about meeting.
Like, who does Ty go to?
Yeah. What happens if it beats your slide check?
Well, if it beats your slide check, if it beats, then you don't slide past it. You stay on the level with it.
Okay. In that case, we'll count a tie as like staying past it, or staying on the level. You watch as it like turns and like gets in, it stances up, and then puts 2 fingers to its lips and whistles. And a hellhound appears. And this is an anti-personnel Black Ice.
Yeah.
I am homebrewing this a little bit. So, please okay, and then Black Ice is top of initiative order, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, since the hellhound was summoned, we're going to put it at the start of the next turn. It's going to lose its turn this round.
Okay.
But it is going to attack one of your programs. So it
Alrighty.
will attack your armor.
Okie dokie.
So that is 1d6 plus 6, or 1d10 plus 6.
Oh, yeah.
Does a 12 beat it?
I have to figure out how attacking a program works. Let me see. I don't know if I defend it with my interface or if I
would think that
if
you
it
would
has
defend
its-
it with your interface.
Yeah, and it has like a defense value, but the defense value for it is 0, so it doesn't get any bonuses. I only rolled a 7, so it beats it. Yes.
Okay, so it does 12 damage.
Okay, that is enough. That's more than the res, so the program is de-resed.
Beautiful. All right,
Let
it is
me
now your turn.
deactivate it. Okay. I need to think for a second because I can't fight 2 programs at once very well. Oh wait, killer actually, if it de-reses a program, it's destroyed. So my shield is literally, it's been uninstalled from my thing altogether. That stinks. I'll have to go buy a new one. I guess I'm gonna have to try and slide again just because I can't fight these things.
All right, would I roll for both?
Presumably, I don't know. I haven't seen anything where with multiple Black Ice on one level of architecture, so I don't know how it works.
Okay.
Maybe it would just be like roll both, take the best or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a good roll at least. I got a 9 plus 5, 14 plus 2 is 6.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't beat it, and okay, neither beat it. So you were successfully able to slide away.
Okay, good. So now I'm on the next level of the architecture. Just kind of have to blindly rush in. What do I say?
Okay, this is 4. No, this is 5. This is the bottom layer.
Okay, I'm at the bottom. Thank God.
This one's empty.
Okay. Well then, I am going to plant a virus that will. Let's see. I guess I can talk to my people in meat space. So what all do we want this virus to do? So I want it to probably like not freeze his health monitor just so that it doesn't look weird. Maybe like loop whatever readings it had been giving for a few minutes before just repeatedly, just so that it looks like it's changing. It's still updating. It has like an updating heartbeat.
Yeah, run a loop of the last hour. Well, probably not the last hour. Like, see if you can pull the history from about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And run a loop of an hour, because there's always variability. I mean, for all we know, he could have been like looking at some of those magazines about an hour ago.
Just the trauma team dispatch. Oh, he's jerking again. Man, that's the 5th time today. He's got to get tired at some point.
No, really. He's been going at it for a while. This guy's a beast. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and I'm gonna look and see if his monitor stores data or if it just sends and then deletes.
It stores data.
Okay, then I'm gonna reach back maybe 2 hours or so, like Wicked said, and start looping data for about an hour's worth of time for forever, ideally.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, no. That'll take 2 net actions.
Okay, that I can do. What's the DV you're gonna set for trying to plant the virus?
Let me do this. I'm gonna roll 2d10. Okay. DV is 13.
Okay, beatable. That's beatable.
Yeah.
Just need to get a little bit lucky. Or I can take a couple of tries at it. All right, that first attempt won't do it. I know you can kind of just try again,
But
you need to like think of methodology.
Don't forget
stuff.
about your luck stat.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna burn one of my luck points to try and reroll then.
Oh no, you just add it to your
Oh, you add it to the roll? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna roll luck and add it. That's gonna be, so it was 8 before, and then I added 6. So that's 14.
Okay. First one will be first check beats it. The second check, since you beat the first one, is going to be a little bit lower. This one is going to be an 11.
So that's 13, and that beats it. No
Beautiful.
need for fiddling.
Yeah, your virus takes hold, and you all watch as he convulses a little bit, and then his biomonitor on his wrist, like, despite the fact that he is in very obvious duress shows a normal heartbeat.
Well, and I'm using my last net action to jack out safely, and you can see the blue, overlay over my eyes fade, and I look him in the eyes. Well, you look like you're doing pretty good. You look pretty calm, so if things are gonna stay the way they are.
Wait, so we didn't actually hurt him?
Well, we hurt him physically. It's just no one's gonna know we hurt him, and no one will know how we're going to hurt him. Because no, we could technically kill him so long as we don't disrupt his monitor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what did we do to him physically?
I mean, he took a bit of physical damage, it seems, when I de-rezzed a black ice in his system.
Okay.
But
yeah, he's gonna have a killer headache from that.
The biggest thing that you guys have done is you've made it so that no matter what you do, as long as he stays alive, trauma team will not come for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well then.
Y'all fucked.
Anything we want to do to this guy?
All right. Why don't you let me in there, unjack real quick, and let me hook my med scanner to him.
Yeah, because I mean, coma isn't dead, right? So we can put him into the coma now.
Yeah, coma's not dead.
Yeah, as long as his brain's still sending signals, you're good.
All right, I step back and put my hands up, and all right, you got it, Virgil. Take over.
All right, I pull out my med scanner and
I love that look on your face.
lay it against the NFC chip that controls medical biofunctions.
I go to his kitchen and I'm gonna grab just a bag of kibble or whatever he's been chowing down on, and then
there's a
human kibble.
I'm gonna pour him a bowl, and then I'm gonna put it in front of him, point a gun at his face, and just chow.
You gotta make sure he has food and water. Yeah, let's get him a glass of water too.
That's funny.
Does he have any purified water in his fridge?
Because like we're not setting up like a feeding tube, right?
Now,
I mean, hopefully we'll be back to get him soon. The concern
I'll set a
should be
timer.
water,
All
right?
I gotta do is connect to these artificial lungs and turn the oxygen levels down to about 72% and set a timer on it, and he should be out for we set it probably for 48 Might need to bump it up to about 75% if we're going to set it to about 48 hours.
Okay. I like that.
Alrighty.
That might not do any organ damage.
I mean, these
Well,
are some quality
he's-
synth organs he's got here.
Yeah, and his lungs aren't being supported by oxygen. Like,
Why don't you roll me first
ones-
aid? You're gonna try and beat a 15. 8. Okay.
I rolled a 18.
I will let you try again, but first you you're like tuning it in with the scanner, and then you like your hand slips and it twists a little too far, and you watch his chest fucking concaves in as the lungs drop to vacuum.
Oh,
Oops.
So
it was a brief. His oxygen was cut off for a brief.
I tap it the back. It'll be fine. I mean, it's just like a couple seconds.
It's like
Shut
getting
up!
Shut
damn
up!
it.
It's like getting the wind knocked out of you. Don't be a baby.
roll me another first aid check.
Look, nerd to nerd, you need to do a little more cardio anyway. This is good for you.
I got a 19 that
Okay,
time.
with
I
a
was like,
19, his chest like slowly reinflates, and it's set to the like percentage that you wanted to set it to, and you watch as he kind of like slumps
See, what you
back.
don't want to hear is the sucking sound.
The sucking sound. It's no
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Just a low burble. It'd be fine.
Yeah. He like slumps back in the chair. But yeah, he is unconscious.
Unconscious.
He is
unconscious. This is unconscionable, is what it is.
And you guys see that the biomonitor is still rolling steady.
Beautiful work, gentlemen.
alrighty. There we go.
All right, we'll grab all we want from his apartment. I'm taking all of the information off of his computer just
Thank
for
you.
my own collection.
Is there like a role for like searching stuff or something?
There's perception.
Alright, I'll do that. It's gonna take a second to find it. There we go. 14.
14. Okay, with a 14, what are you looking for?
Just like anything of value. Eddie's.
Are we looting a little bit? Yeah, I want to loot. This guy de-res one of my programs. He destroyed my shield. I have to go buy a backup now.
Eddie's, maybe a gun.
Yeah, you find in his underneath his bed, like taped to like the bottom, is a roll of 1,000 eddies.
Whoa! Let's-
More
I'll
comp
pocket
than
it.
that.
Can I
Let
stealth
let
pocket it?
Nuh-uh. I'm
I'm kidding.
perception checking like a bitch.
I'll hand it out.
All right, so you guys split it up evenly, 250 each.
Yeah.
All right, you've earned my trust.
All
There we
right.
go.
Yeah, no, okay. Davis, please roll me perception.
Oh shit. Okay. Let
Since
me
you
add
said
my
you were
eddies.
also looting.
Yeah, I figure he found the eddies, but I'll try anyway.
Mhm.
I'll be looking for. I'll mainly be looking around his desk because I'm also jacked
Yeah.
into his computer, stealing all his data at the same time.
Mhm.
Perception. Scroll down a little bit. There it is. Ooh, okay. I rolled double tens. That's a 31.
Oh, that's good. Okay, with
Nice.
that, you find the files on the experimental
Oh
cyberware
no,
that
you
guys...
found his porn stash.
I found that too, I bet. But
Nah,
okay,
dude, I
so
found that magazine stash in the
what's
dresser.
he into? This is where he keeps his crazy shit.
So this is experimental cyberware?
what I was about to finish. Sorry, my mom texted me. Anywho,
Tell her I said hi.
so you find the files on the experimental cyberware that you guys are supposed to steal.
Interesting.
You can see that it is a set of wolvers, which is the Wolverine
Ooh.
claws that
Mhm.
do thermal damage.
Oh.
They superheat to about what's a reasonable temperature that's also super hot.
Freaking molten
Fahrenheit
claws.
451.
Like 500 degrees.
1,000.
What's that? They are so it comes in like a full like arm piece, so it's like it's a full cyber arm.
Yeah.
So it's also temperature protected.
Yeah.
They generate a plasma arc between claws that is approximately 40,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Good
Jesus.
gracious.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That's
cut through.
lightsaber.
That'd cut through somebody like fucking butter.
They are codenamed the Plasma Cutters.
I'd be happy to
All
take
right.
them if no one else is.
Well, we're not taking
just
them. We had to give
documents.
them over to our provider anyway.
Oh, do you?
Now,
Okay.
that is just the specs on what it's supposed to do. You guys don't
Yeah.
know for certain if it's there
It
yet
is
or not.
experimental.
Yeah, no
Okay.
test results or anything. So this is just a theory.
No,
paper.
this
This
is
is all theory
so.
crap
This dude
then.
is the biotechnology expert. So his stuff isn't based on the actual performance of the project. It's about the stress and stuff that it would put on the
Yeah,
body.
it's integration and stuff.
Which you guys know that putting it in like game mechanics standards, this would take a whopping 15 humanity. It puts
So what?
extreme stress on the brain and the body to jack it in at its current state.
Dude, according to this
That's
stats,
nothing.
this shit would cook you.
I started with like 75. I'm
I mean,
pretty
it'd
sure.
cook it'd cook
started with
whoever
40, I
like
think.
it was used against, but it would cook.
No, I
it'd
have
cook
40
whoever's
now.
using it.
David,
40.
I just have kind of
I can see the look on Davis's face, and it does not make me happy.
Look, I'm not doing anything with it. That's not my game. I'm not a melee fighter.
I could
Just thinking
take them,
about what
dude.
these. Look, we have
I'm
to
just saying,
turn them
I've-
over to our enigmatic employer, or he's gonna be really upset with us.
Keep in mind, 15 humanity per implant.
Oh yeah, if you do paired, that's 30 humanity.
Oh, jeez.
I can take it. I have 40 left.
Look, I can take it too, but do you really want to get that close? You will start freaking the fuck out with 5 humanity left.
It's fine. Wait, also, isn't it like 15 when you start to go Cyber
No,
Psycho?
it is 3.
It's 3. Okay.
Mhm.
Not Psycho, but I thought you started to go a little crazy at 15.
No,
or
you
something.
literally have to start role playing that you have signs of like psychopathy at a certain point.
Mhm.
Alright.
But yeah,
We're
so
fine.
that is, you guys now have the stats on what the effects on the cyberware on the body.
Interesting.
Um,
Well,
Nice.
cool stuff. I guess there's nothing to do but get this guy comfortable, maybe lay him in his bed and get moving.
Yeah.
You guys do take like his uniform and his lab coat and
Yeah.
badge, right? Okay. I was just making sure.
And so we hand all that stuff over to Virgil because this is the guy who resembles Virgil, right?
Yeah.
How do we leave him set up? Are we coming back to him, or are we leaving him to be found by somebody?
I mean, you guys set it
got
on a
it on-
timer.
I mean, right now I got it on a 48-hour timer.
We could
So we can just leave
come
him.
back. We could come back hypothetically. I
Let's
feel like
put
we
him
kind
on
of have to
the-
decide that in the moment.
Let's put him on the shitter.
Davis.
like that musician.
That way he'll
Yeah,
wake
put
up
him-
with
put him-
hemorrhoids
put
if he
him-
ever comes back.
put put him in the bathtub.
thinking the
It's
long
like,
term.
That's
yeah,
petty.
put him in the bathtub. This crap's gonna happen.
Yeah, if he
Oh, yeah.
excretes, I would hate for his beautiful bed sheets to get all covered.
No,
All
I
right.
say we put him. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
lay him in the
I'll lift him
bathtub.
up and toss him in the bathtub and then head out.
Yeah, we'll sally on out of his room and on to the next. We got to work quicker at the next one though. We only got one guy done and we have less than half an hour left.
I leave a belt gently coiled around his neck.
Yeah. One of these guys.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Nice.
If
One
people
of
are gonna
these-
if people are gonna find him in a coma, we gotta give him a reason.
The last guy
Lung
that
malfunction.
we should just go up to him and just be like, "Come with us. There's no time to explain," and just see if he does.
Just see what happens.
Let's see what the fuck happens.
We're from Militech. There's no time to explain.
All right.
Okay, who's the next guy?
Next guy is Dr. Edric Eddie Lamb, the cybernetics engineer.
This guy looks like me apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll do another quick search through his personnel file, see if I can get a read on what he's like and how we might best be able to ingratiate ourselves to him.
Okay. This guy is jittery but brilliant. He prefers machines over people.
So he has
Okay.
autism.
He's probably going to be kind of paranoid and standoffish. We'll need to target his love of computers and shit if we're going to get in with him.
You also know that he has a neural interface tester. Davis, before you guys move on to the next person, because I'm pretty sure that you're the only one that has chip slots. Do you chip the map that you guys got off of him? The map shard?
I feel like that's kind of getting ahead of everything, but I guess I will. You're asking me, so I'm gonna chip it.
As soon as you chip it in, you feel a sharp shock at the base of your neck, and you start seeing error signs across your vision.
Oh no!
Immediately try and I would try and eject it, but
Please roll me, for the simple sake of there's not like a perfect skill for this. Please roll to resist torture / drugs.
Wait, can we roll and see if we can tell there's anything wrong with him?
Yeah. Everyone else roll human perception.
I rolled 14.
I rolled 15.
I didn't realize, apparently, if you roll a 1 on the d10, you add another dice and subtract what you roll on it from your roll. So, I rolled a -1.
Yeah,
I rolled a 14.
You immediately take... Sorry, go ahead. Okay, everyone else can see that something is definitely wrong. Davis, how much health did you have?
I have 35 health.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna, like, kill you in one hit.
One shot.
Alright, Davis, please take 16 damage.
Yo.
Oof.
Okay.
Shout out first damage of the campaign.
For real. That's from... the moment I'm back in control of my senses, I'm storming back into that guy's room and battering him with a fucking pipe for 10 minutes and then leaving.
Anywho.
Is it an anti-piracy type of thing?
Yeah.
No, it's literally just... It was it was a zip bomb.
So he told us it was a map and
Yes.
lied.
Yes, he did.
I feel like we would have been able to see through that lie. I had a check to see through that lie just because, like, that guy was incredibly nervous the entire time.
You guys maybe should have asked to roll human perception when he said that, but you didn't.
I'm gonna start murdering all of your NPCs. Are you ready?
You're able to unslot the chip, and
No, you just have
You
to
know what?
stick
I'm slotting it into that
everything-
guy's thing.
Is Chaps the first
everything
DM
you lay
to-
your hands on, you just got to stick it in your head.
here's the thing.
Is Chaps the first game master to ever ask someone to, like, actively ask to do a roll
Fuck myself.
just role playing?
I'm
I
just
was also the
saying.
first DM to ever ask you to fuck yourself. I wouldn't have slotted it. I would have just kept it in my pocket.
You could have like rolled perception on the chat. You know, you checked it out before you slotted it, stuff like that.
You asked me if I wanted to.
And you did.
I didn't.
The leading question.
You're a jackass.
Flip that crap into a VM first. Or
Objection, leading the witness.
For real, leading the witness.
Alright, let's go to the next room. This is what it is.
Yeah. We'll go to the next guy. I'm gonna approach the door and I knock on it.
Wait, did we read his bio first?
Yeah.
He likes.
Yeah.
He likes machines.
Yeah, he's a nerd. He's a computer nerd.
All right.
I forgot.
You guys knock on the door. How do you guys say anything as you knock, or do you just go?
I just knock. I'm like, hello.
It's act like door-to-door salesman, and we're
Who
selling
is it?
some really experimental, cool cyber tech.
I've got a proposition for you.
I'm not into sex workers, if that's what you want.
No, it's not sex work. I need a debate partner.
You sound like
Or
a
opponent,
pussy.
rather. Yeah, well, you too. I think I could probably beat you in a debate.
Please roll persuasion.
Stoke his debate nerd side. I dig it.
Yeah, well, I'm all about. You said persuasion.
Yeah.
While he's doing this, can I try and
You're gonna-
pick the lock and just open
You're
it?
gonna debate
That
his
is-
philosophy,
That's a 16. Yeah, that's the goal.
Mr.
16.
Rousseau.
Okay, he rolled a 15 and he got a 10. Like, okay. You know what? Fine. You want to debate me? And the door slides open. What is he greeted with as soon as he slides the door open?
I immediately I reach for his hand and say, "Hey, the name's John Cocktoaston. I'm just looking to put together a debate. I'm kind of anti-tech, anti-cyber, and I know you're a big proponent in that space. And just wanted to put on a good show. Let the people hear both sides of the story."
Is like everyone there? Like in view?
No.
I'm debating on the side of cyber. I would be a debate ally on your team.
Oh no, I'll be behind him. I'll be like, I'm very
I have to imagine
anti-cyber,
Hugo's
even though I have like a
Zip-Bomb has
red
him, like,
glowing eye in my head.
Zip-Bomb has Hugo kind of glitching, like his neck is twitching a little bit, like he's
Yeah,
tweaking.
we're trying to build a social media panel for the clicks. And,
Yeah, we have a variety of different
I'm
sources
arguing.
here.
I'm arguing on the side of bio purity.
He points.
He's interested in the bio effects of cyberware.
He points to Hugo and he's like, "You, the fuck is wrong with you?"
Who's he pointing
Yeah,
at?
you know.
Hugo.
I am a proponent of cyberware and integration with computing software, but I may not have done thorough enough research about one of the things I recently chipped, and it is having some deleterious effects on my processing at the moment. Pay it no mind.
So
Nerve problem. You know.
Are you guys actually trying
Put
to?
in a BD with a virus on it.
I've done that before. So are you guys actually here to debate, or did you just want me to fix his shit?
No, sir. I was here to, come in, discuss what we're going for, and set up a time and place that would work best for you.
All right, roll persuasion, because I'm assuming you guys are trying to get into his apartment, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to look at a calendar with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I got a 4.
Oh,
Not
you
good.
rolling that one?
Yeah, I got a that one and then a 9. So that's rough.
Yeah, subtracting the second dice. That's what happened to me.
Okay,
I rolled a
so-
1 and then
so
an
if you-
8.
So if you roll a critical success, you add a die.
Mm-hmm. And if
Okay,
you
I
roll a
should've done that
critical
earlier.
fail, you subtract a die.
Okay, that blows.
Yeah, no, okay, so with a 4, you watch us, he's like, yeah, okay, just give me a minute to fix some shit. And his door, and he starts to slide the door closed.
Do we pretend now that we need him to fix me?
At this point, I like jab Hugo right in the freaking ribs from behind.
Oh!
And just and so hopefully he collapses.
No, I'm like openly hacking and coughing on my knees in front of his door, and I'm gonna like knock on it and get like, okay, you called us. I need
Oh
help.
shit! What
Please
the hell
fix
did
me.
you jack?
The door opens
Is
up.
the door?
The door opens up again.
Plenty of Eddies.
As soon
please
as the
fix
door
me.
opens, I just walk in.
Hey! He pulls a gun.
Dude, the trespass. Ah,
Oh,
jeez.
dang it.
Can I try and disarm him?
It is a light pistol. Are you like gonna try it? Okay, yeah. I want you to roll brawling versus his handgun stat.
He's probably got pretty good handgun if he's whipping out the big iron this quick.
Yeah. Looking for brawling.
Okay, I've got his check.
Alright. 18.
18. Yeah, no,
I'm going
you're.
for my Oscar frame.
He rolled an 8.
Go.
He's got really shit handgun.
Oh wow! I guess he keeps that thing on him, but I don't know how to use it.
The second I get his gun, I'm just gonna take it apart. Like take the rail off and toss it. The slide off, I mean. Take out the mag. Throw it all across the room.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you do that. Okay, listen. You guys are here for Militech stuff, right? Right?
No, sir.
No.
We're here to schedule a
Oh, cut
debate
the bullshit.
legitimately. Just let us inside, and let's get something on the calendar.
Cut the bullshit, kid.
Okay, I'll get to the point. Have you heard of Rourke's basilisk?
Listen, kid, if you're talking about your dick, I don't want to hear about it.
No, it's a
right,
hypothetical
All right.
Where's your badge from
hypothetical
Militech?
supercomputer.
All right. This guy's been through this routine before.
Yeah. Listen,
Clearly,
you know
the
what you gotta
debate
do,
team
cough it up.
slash virus infested fucking BD addict at his door routine has come through many times before, so we just have to be straight
Listen,
with
Can
him.
I
Okay,
can I
listen.
try and pistol whip him and just knock him out?
Yeah, you can.
No, the vitals.
No, I'm trying
it's
to knock him
vital.
out.
Listen.
That'll still trigger a vital thing.
Listen, guys.
Oh.
Guys. I don't want this. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I know way too much about Militech for them to come after me. The moment that the moment they fuck with me is the moment I go public with it. All right. Okay. Just tie me up, shove me in a closet, and I'll say that I'll say that you guys fought me. You can have the shit. All right.
All right.
That would be much appreciated.
It's a little too convenient.
These guys are
As someone
so
who was
weird, I
recently-
can't
Human
think.
perception.
As someone who's recently installed a zip bomb from one of your coworkers, I am not in the mood
I got
to believe
a
you.
20.
A 20. This dude is so sick of Militech shit.
Okay.
Okay, he might actually be
Yeah,
cooperative then.
Yeah, he knows.
Right.
He knows. He's been through this.
Where's your badge?
Listen, and he takes off his like coat and tosses it to you, and it keeps his hands up, like, listen, I just wear normal clothes under it, t-shirt and jeans and sneakers. You don't strip me. That's all I ask.
You keep your clothes, I guess. Look,
yeah.
man to
Alright.
man though.
I pull
if
my
you're
gun
gonna
out,
go-
take it,
if
point
you
it
go
at him, and just say
public
like,
against
"Take him off right now."
Shut up.
If you're
Like
gonna go-
man to man, if you're gonna go public against Militech, do you have like a plan? You're
listen,
gonna end up dead within
it's-
2 days.
It's very much mutually assured destruction. All right.
Uh-huh.
I don't go public
You think
about
you
them.
know
They don't fuck with
Bring
me.
down Militech?
Oh, I know some serious shit, man.
You
Okay.
wanna leak any of that to us?
Absolutely the fuck not.
The debate voice was that was a ruse, but I am anti cyber, and so
If you
I'd love
tell
Lots
us
of vetted interest in that
something,
kind of thing.
we know.
love
you're
to
not
hear some
lying.
juice
Well,
on
he
on
needs to be
Militech.
the only one with these secrets, otherwise he loses all his leverage.
Exactly. With this kid.
Okay, that makes
Get him,
just
get
get-
him tied up, and we'll be right
Right.
on our way.
Alright. And he,
Yeah,
he
it's like, look, guy.
I'll time up.
he like puts
Yeah,
his
that's
hands
when you-
behind his back, like steps into the closet.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Wicked?
It's like, look, guy. It's like we need 48 hours. All right.
All right, sounds good.
So,
you take it.
all right. We
You
got.
want some
We'll-
snacks in the closet or
yeah,
something?
yeah. I've got some
Yeah.
some graham
I'll
crackers.
tell you what.
Feeding tube or anything?
We'll order kink delivery service. And what's your door code?
0942.
All right.
All right.
So 2 days, you'll get a delivery. Somebody will open the door.
Tell you what,
You
guys.
tell
I
them
host
whatever story you want to tell them.
I host a monthly poker game. You guys, I mean, you guys are very obviously anti-Militech. I'm anti-Militech.
You're inviting us to your poker game.
Yeah, God, you guys are great.
All right.
Yeah, I might take you up on that.
All right,
Yeah,
hey.
man.
I'm a pretty big fan of
Yeah.
gambling. So.
Absolutely.
All right, once we have him tied and we've closed the closet door, I'm going over to his computer.
I'm getting graham crackers and some water and putting them in the room for him, and like a beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Set them in the closet.
Davis, all of his files are encrypted, so I'm gonna need you to roll me that.
I haven't even jacked into it yet. I was going to
okay.
roll perception and get a general gist of his setup
Yeah.
and how well protected I figured it would be, just in case he had some
And
stuff
already
that would
you're still
deal
twitching from last time.
19
like
more
10
damage
minutes
to me
ago.
and kill me. Look, this guy knows crazy shit about Militech. We can either take this and leverage it against him so we can't say anything about us to Militech, or we could sell it, make a fuck ton of money.
We got invited to poker night.
We don't have to leak it. We don't have to leak
You're
it.
about half zapped right now.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna play it a lot safer this time.
sit-
I'll admit, I was
sit-
overeager.
Sit still for a minute. All right. I'll pull out my med kit and I'll
Start patching
pull
them
out a hypo and inject them with a speed heal.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you. How much does that heal again?
It says immediately heals amount of HP equal to body plus will.
Body plus will. Okay, let me go to my stats. Body is 4, will is 6, so I get 10. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I'm actually feeling mostly healthy again. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll. What would just like perception
Yeah,
or
let's just
to
do
like?
let's just do perception.
Okay.
This is actually where cryptography might.
Well,
play
I'm
a
not
role.
decrypting yet. I'm
That's a
kind
good
of getting I've just like logged in. I'm getting a feel for his software security level.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a good use of cybersecurity actually, which
Yeah,
costs
yeah,
2
do
points
that.
to invest in per point.
Do that. Do cyber yeah.
All right, I'm rolling electronics and security tech. That's a 21.
It's a 21. Okay, with a 21, you can tell that there isn't any black ice, but all of the files are encrypted.
I'm gonna start trying to decrypt stuff using cryptography.
Beautiful. Since we're running short on time, we're gonna do this real fast in a hurry with one check.
Well, I can do it pretty quick. I got a 27. I
Yeah.
rolled a 10 and then got an 8 on the second dice.
Fuck yeah. All right. So with a 27, you are able to effectively decrypt all of the files on his computer. Similarly to the last computer, you see that he has the specs on the plasma cutters. So you see there is like full-on schematics.
Okay.
And you see that these things are not only really intense on the user, these things are held together with duct tape and prayers. Their fuel tank is highly combustible, and it is stored through or just under a very thin layer of armor in the middle of the forearm.
Jesus, you might not want to chip this, Claymore. I know we aren't going to give you the chance to, but this shit is a recipe for disaster. It'd blow your whole arm off, more likely than not. Okay. Well, is there any sign of the Militech secrets, or does he keep those all up in his noggin?
He keeps all those up in his noggin.
That's the only safe place. I get it then. Okay. Then I've got what I need from his computer. I'm ready to rock.
All right, you guys have gotten 2 of the 4 done. We only have 8 minutes left, so we're gonna call this session here.
Speed run. What if we speed run the next?
Wait, let's speed run the last one. I go up and
Let's
pick
get
a lock.
3 of 4. 3 of 4.
Kick open the door. Give me your clothes.
Simon Nishimura. What do
Wait,
we
like
know about him?
unironically, can we actually do that?
I feel like if we play quick, I think we could.
He
Okay.
says yes and takes them all off immediately,
Okay.
closes the door.
But we are going to cut it off at 9 o'clock.
Exactly.
Okay, I got
All right, Simon Nishimura. What do I know about him?
All right, Simon Nishimura. Get down to it. He's a rising star in Militech's AI security division. He secretly fears the AI he's helping train. And he has a crush on one of the netrunners and asset containment.
Oh.
Nice. Alright, I go up and pick the lock,
All right.
Yeah, we're just going in. We're going in brutal style this time.
which I don't know what stat that's under.
Does it have the name of his crush in his file?
It's lock picking.
Yeah, what stat though it's under?
It's under technique.
David Hardgrove is the name of his crush.
Sorry.
So wait, let's just knock on the door and be like, "Hey, it's me, David." I don't know why I did that voice.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh,
he
dude,
had
no
what it
reason.
looked like.
My tech's so low, I can't even lock pick. I just realized.
Bro,
Oh wait,
it's
no,
no
it's
technique.
pick lock. I got 7.
7. Okay, with a 7, you hear it pop open and slide. He immediately looks up from, like he's wearing AR glasses, and he like pushes on. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Hands up. Pull out the pistol. We're
Yeah.
this is a hold up.
Hands up.
You watch as he like puts his hands up, and then slowly, like his hand.
Don't move! Don't move!
Okay.
Move another inch, I will blow you away, motherfucker.
I put my hand to my head and mutter something about the algorithm always being right.
I walk up and frisk him.
Okay. Yeah, he has a portable net running deck on his arm that seems pretty high tech. There is a data chip in his pocket. Obviously he has his augmented reality glasses. He does not have a weapon on him.
Okay.
Alright, so I take the data chip, I take off the portable thing if I can, and the headset, I just throw it on the ground and stomp on it.
Whoa! No, not at all. No, let's sell it or use it.
That could be really. Like if you do that, Hugo wins. Is like, oh,
Fine. I'll go up to throw it, and if you guys like say something, I will.
no, that's good equipment.
Yeah,
those things are expensive, man.
Then I just
Aftermarket.
toss it to
Hugo. These are virtuality goggles, but they are the most discreet virtuality goggles that you have ever seen. It only
Pretty
shows
nice.
the HUD from one side.
Oh,
So
that's some fancy equipment here,
think
buddy.
Kingsman glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Look. Whatever you want. I just don't kill me, please.
Step away from the computer.
He slowly stands.
I'm gonna jack into his computer, but I'm looking for one thing and one thing only. What kind of porn is he into?
As soon as you jack in,
There's a reason for this.
Jack in.
Yeah, as soon as you jack in, there is.
I expect it to be encrypted because this guy works in AI. He's a fellow
I guarantee you, this guy's got AI pics of his crush.
Yeah, and we're gonna threaten him with them because if we threaten to get David these pics, then he's over. He will never get with David.
Especially if he's afraid of the AI. This is great.
Davis, I need you to roll me a defense net running check.
Hot dice. Okay, that's a dice. That's a 14.
It's a 14. Okay, that is not going to beat it. Davis, you are hit with super glue.
That's annoying.
And
He's stuck in the computer now.
standing in front of you is it's like it does not have a face, but it is a red humanoid program, and it just looks at you and goes, hello, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, hi.
And we
So,
are going to end there.
Not supposed to be here, but like, let's
You
talk
did-
about this, bro. No.
You can tell. This is the last thing I will say before we
Is
end
this
session.
thing like is this a sentient AI, bro?
This is an AI.
Interesting.
And that is where we will end session. That is a great session. So we do have to end just a couple minutes before stream ends so that we can pass out IP points.
Is it
Yeah.
Delamain?
Okay.
No, it is not Delamain.
Wish it were Delamain.
Good
Delamain's chill.
callback though. Where is it? Cyberpunk Blood Money. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, going in in order. Where is my IP points? There it is. All right. Davis, since there was a lot of net running involved this session, please take, and I'm going to give you MVP here. Please take 40 IP points and rank
Heck
up
yeah.
your interface skill.
Thank you very much. All right, so I have 60 total now.
Caleb, you're new here, but you had good role play. 20 improvement points. And I'll DM you with how to use those after stream ends.
Gotcha.
Anson, great role play.
I love the debate roleplay so much.
Take a.
That was really funny.
Okay, it was great role play, not quite MVP level, so you take 30.
Okay.
And then Chris, great role play all around. Take 25 and rank up your
Your
role
med
skill,
tech stuff.
Your med tech
Yeah,
skill.
because you
for helping
used
out
it. Let's go.
Davis.
Did you say 20?
25.
25.
25.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Back up.
And that concludes Cyberpunk Blood Money Episode 2, just in time with about 30 seconds left. So we will see you guys next week. Same dice time, same dice room. Make sure you guys check out Oak Launch Games because I forgot to plug them at the start. If you buy anything, use code DICEROOM10. They've got a lot of really cool stuff. I really like their shirts. They're very comfortable. And I have been Chaps, your DM. Davis, lead us out.
I have been Davis playing Hugo, aka Geist, the really overly ambitious netrunner who's probably made his second mistake of the day.
Caleb.
I'm Caleb. I was playing Jesse Delgado, and he's a solo gunslinger. Didn't do much today. Not a lot of shooting to do.
No, yeah, we'll need some combat.
I have been Anson playing Jean-Roch Rousseau, Rocker Boy.
Oh, Wicked.
And I've been Wicked Kinder playing Virgil Martinez, your local med tech, just like detuning your lungs. Yeah. So.
Scooping duty is going to be in demand very soon, I think. You're going to be putting what's left of Hugo's brain into like a soup can or something.
All right. Once again, I have been Chaps. We'll see you guys next week. Same dice room, same dice time. Bye-bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace.